Hello everybody, it's jBrereton here again. So, what's going on this turn? Turn 16 I think. Got a message from Vanheim about 115. I may end up paying for it, I may end up leaving it. Alterations complete, it's good. Yet more useful earth magic for my pretender, and also my Maids of Autumn. Then I'm going to go Conjuration, get that to level 3, then go level 4, and then get jumping up to level 5. Just so I get some earth power, which is really useful for Maids of Autumn to keep them relevant. Right, so let's see what else is going on. Got lower throwing taken by Vanheim. That is seriously bad fucking news. Normally, Vanheim has very expensive blood hunting, because its commanders with blood are, I think, in the region of a couple of hundred gold. So I don't really like to blood hunt with them. However, that is 5 blood slaves a turn, which is nearly a storm demon every turn when he gets to that level of blood magic. Plus it means he can actually blood sack and get his dominion out. I don't know if his dominion's particularly good in terms of his economic scales, but I'm sure we can have a look at that in a second. Got Black Servant, so more scouts. Dragon Scale Mountain didn't have, which is Throne Province, didn't have any holy magic in it. But we did find an abandoned lab, which is great, it saves me 500 gold. Nelifitado also found Earthblood Seepage, which is a couple of gems a turn, very handy. And over in Kopos, took another one of Helheim's provinces without any real losses. I don't know if the AI has just gone completely catatonic, or if there are tons and tons and tons of Hellhadelings waiting in this province. Frankly, either is possible. Maybe they are still... They've decided that the war with Helheim is more important and they've got guys going out there, but we'll find out. Right, let's get Nelifitado down here. Try and move him ever closer to the capital of Helheim. Might be able to dom kill him, might not. Got a whole bunch of guys here with troops raring to go. I think I may just go for Helheim actually. Because at the end of the day, it would be really nice to get another capital. Capitals are worth in the region of about 350 gold a turn. That's the equivalent to normally about anywhere up to about 10 normal provinces in the early age. I've actually been really lucky in terms of the quality of provinces that I've got so far. I can't actually see any of Vanheim's Dominion yet, so I can't really ascertain if it's any good or not. But I'd assume that it's probably high in growth, high in order, moderate maybe into sloth with the productivity scale, and then usually a couple of points cold. It's handy against the Earth Snake pretenders that people like to run, which are usually quite a good counter strategy for dealing with really hard hitting troop nations like Vanheim. I mean, we don't have Katis, but it would have been handy against them as well. Right, what to do. So we've got about 500 gold in the bank. Might as well get another bit more research, maybe some soothsayers from now on. Let's see what would be good. Actually, no, I'll go for a warrior sorceress. They're a useful commander, and as well as that, they provide a bit of magic that you don't always get on Inaris. They give you the option for water and blood magic, both which are quite useful to search. And in addition to that, they are holy, so I can go around, build a couple of temples about the place. Soon enough we'll be able to slam out a whole ton of dominion using the ability to blood sacrifice they give you. Right, Hydra Tamer, let's get him moving as well. Hydra, it's not in the strictest sense paid off, but hey, it's always nice to have. Let's put them right up front though. They're kind of useful blockers, but they are a little bit dangerous to your own troops, so you've got to be a touch careful with them. Let's get a couple more Amazons. They're always useful just to kind of have around. I'm going to move this guy over here. I'm going to fort this province. If it already came with a lab, then why the hell not, right? Let's get another Black Serpent. It's important to start getting some more reliable scanning information. That's part of the reason I'm building Atavis over in here. They're a troop leader, but as well as that, they are stealthy. And he's got a couple of turns left. So hopefully Helheim isn't full of glamoured units that are just going to burst out and kill everything, but we'll see. It says here that there's a few Svalves. I cannot imagine that JSO, when he was playing them, was ever building Svalves. Svalves are really, they're mainly for forging. They give you access to Earth and Death, which allows for a couple of useful forging options, like shadow brands, I think they're called. And for a nation that doesn't get any water or fire magic, they are quite useful alternative to the normal frost or fire brands that you get for thug type commanders. And then this interesting province, we'll have to see what's in here. I still have no idea, so we'll find out, I guess. I get this guy to search here. I'm going to try and get a bit of an astral pearl income going. The research that gives access to more astral searching is evocation, which I'm not particularly interested in running a lot of, but it may come in handy later. I mean, Inaris do give you access to netherbolts. Netherbolts are absolutely amazing evocation spell. You can fire out a ton of stuff. If feeble mind stuff, it does quite a lot of damage. I believe if they're not armor negating, then they're at least armor piercing. And seeing as we will probably end up fighting either Vanheim, although hopefully not, or Agartha next, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some of that. Although both of them do have quite high MR, so who knows? It may just be a matter of buffing up enough troops to see us straight. And I'm gonna get the Sonnenkinder mercenaries. They are I believe a group of swordsmen, and they're okay. I mean, all the mercenaries come with a couple of points of experience, so none of them are as kind of average as the base unit types would suggest. So, for example, the guys with the maces that I managed to fuck into that province for absolutely no gain, they are actually quite useful. But so be it, these things happen. Right, and now that we're pretty much at gold, I'm going to say that's going to be pretty much the end of the turn. So overall, I think the plan is to move the archers down here, try and take this, and then maybe attack Helheim afterwards. Let's send Vanheim a message about this. You know what? I'll do that off screen. I'll make it a mystery. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, bye.